Whoa, this Tarjay is has a pretty nice stack of the Posay. Alright, La Roche Posay has this trio of serums that could be good, however they're not. Later on in the video, I'm going to dance on over to a different section and show you a better product than the Hyala Boo Boo, as I call it. I don't know why that serum always makes me think of Honey Boo Boo. Anyways, it's that product, the blue one, is a hyaluronic acid serum. It also has panthenol, which is what the B5 is. Both hyaluronic acid and panthenol are wonderful for moisturizing the skin and hydrating the epidermis. However, those ingredients are a dime a dozen, and so later on in the video, I'll show you another L'Oreal hyaluronic acid serum that's a better option. Now, the La Roche Posay vitamin C serum is ascorbic acid, which can actually help in improving hyperpigmentation, and there's evidence that it can help with wrinkles and fine lines. However, a limitation of topical ascorbic acid is that it's not stable, and so it's been shown that it's stabilized in the presence of ferulic acid and vitamin E, which this product doesn't have. I'll show you a vitamin C serum that's affordable later on in the video. That's a great alternative that doesn't have fragrance. However, I will point out that the La Roche Posay C serum does have salicylic acid, which can help in acidifying the top layer of the skin and allow for better entry of the vitamin C into the skin, so potentially more efficacious. But you can get around that hurdle yourself with your own vitamin C serum by washing your face before applying it with a salicylic acid face wash, which will do the same thing. Alright, don't fall for Retinol B3. Instead, get the CeraVe Resurfacing Retinol Serum. It has basically the same ingredients, both L'Oreal companies. And the difference, though, is the CeraVe product does not have fragrance. So, yeah, and is a lot cheaper. The Retinol Serum by the Posay, $39.99. Now, I will give a shout out to Melody. This is a great product, actually. It is an affordable dupe for the SkinCeuticals. I can't remember what goofy name it has. I'll put it here in text, but yeah, this product has kojic acid in it. Yeah, kojic acid has been used in a lot of Japanese skincare for a long time, but it's actually kind of competitive, although we don't have a ton of high quality data. It's kind of competitive with hydroquinone, but less irritating. And then you also have glycolic acid, which is going to help get the kojic acid in a little better, and also will help remove some surface level hyperpigmentation. And you also have the micro exfoliating LHA. I have a video explaining how LHA is different from BHA, but LHA is basically modified salicylic acid. It exfoliates a little bit more precisely and is less irritating than salicylic acid, and can help also in removing that hyperpigmentation, but it will also focus itself in your pores. It has a predilection for oily areas, so it can really help with improving hyperpigmentation. It's a shame that this Pigmentaclare serum also has fragrance in it, because this has ferulic acid, an antioxidant that actually helps in the vitamin C serums. I don't understand why La Roche Posay put ferulic acid in this and didn't put it in their one of their vitamin C products. Anyways, yeah, this has niacinamide, which also can help reduce hyperpigmentation. But unfortunately, the fragrance in there can drive a lot of irritation that can make hyperpigmentation a lot worse. And also, another reason to avoid fragrance if you're trying to improve hyperpigmentation is that a lot of hyperpigmentation, there's an underlying vascular component to it, meaning the blood vessels under the skin are dilated and contributing to that hyperpigmentation. And fragrance, a lot of fragrance compounds are vasodilators, so they'll actually make that worse. This is such a gimmick. This $25 eye cream, the Tolerian Ultra Eyes Soothing Repair Moisturizer. Great that it's free of fragrance, but you guys, for $5 more you can get the biggie size, which is the same thing. So yeah, I mean, this whole idea that you need a separate eye cream is really just marketing, largely. So alpha hydroxy acid body lotions are helpful for people with keratosis pilaris. However, you can just get amylactin. It has lactic acid or ammonium lactate, which is basically the same thing. But this alpha hydroxy acid body lotion is clocking in at $35. Benzoyl peroxide lotion. I actually think the lotion looks promising, the benzoyl peroxide lotion. It's a low percentage strength and is intended to be left on. And it's got some nice looking moisturizing ingredients in it. So I think that actually might be pretty good. I don't know how much it costs on its own. They don't have that here. But the other things in here are a facial moisturizer that the moisturizer has coconut oil in it, which can aggravate acne. And what else does it have? Oh, it has lactobacillus ferment lysate and filtrate. Lactobacillus ferment lysate is rich in humectants, so the moisturizer doesn't seem too bad, aside from the fact that the coconut oil can aggravate acne. And the retinol serum, you know, I don't have a crystal ball to tell you how stable the retinol is. Nobody can tell you that, honestly. The salicylic acid cleanser is going to be helpful for acne, as is the benzoyl peroxide lotion. The salicylic acid cleanser does have menthol in it, which gives a little bit of a tingling effect. And the BP lotion, I think, looks promising. The facial moisturizer, you know, I wouldn't go out of my way to get that, but seems okay. And the retinol serum is only as good as the retinol stability, which I don't have any way to predict that. So yeah, I mean, $50, I guess it's not too expensive for all that. Oh look, they want you to go suction cup all over your face. This device, the diamond microdermabrasion and pore extraction skin resurfacing system, I mean, this also plays into the skincare marketing obsession with like cleaning out your pores. For people with acne, in all honesty, there is a little bit of there's a skin cell turnover problem in acne, and that's kind of why your pores get clogged and whatnot. And so these things can kind of help in theory, but a lot of times they can be aggravating. Like, to what extent this gets you a cleaner face in comparison to just washing your face, I'm suspicious. Yeah, I mean, if you wash your face consistently, like on a daily basis, you're exfoliating. And if you have acne and you're using a medication or a salicylic acid face wash, you're exfoliating. And if you stick with it and you're consistent with it, there's no need to do stuff like this. It can just cause a lot of aggravation. And what I find ends up happening with stuff like this is consumers will use this. They'll use like 20 different serums and a ton of other mechanical and or chemical exfoliants. Sometimes they're not even aware that what they're using is exfoliating, and then they develop a lot of irritation. And guess what? That irritation can aggravate acne. So, you know, to what extent this is going to help, I am doubtful. It'll look a little mini face shaver. Now, if you have peach fuzz on the face, don't be fooled into thinking that you can't get ingrown hairs from shaving that. That is a downside of shaving the face, but it is kind of nice because it's better than plucking or waxing. So this looks promising. Comment below on if you've used that. You guys know how I feel about the Sonic Head facial cleansers. Skip that. Just wash your face with your hands. Oh, speaking of kojic acid, this is a great dupe for the PCA Skin Pigment Bar, the Urban Skin RX Even Tone Cleansing Bar 3-in-1 treatment. This is helpful for improving post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. It has kojic acid and azelaic acid as well as niacinamide. And so having that blend of ingredients is really good. It targets multiple aspects of what's going on with hyperpigmentation. It also has licorice root, which can help calm down inflammation. That's going to help with that other part. Unfortunately, this has coconut oil in it. In a face wash, that's less worrisome for exacerbating acne, but it certainly can happen. Yeah, this is a great product to consider. Cruelty-free as well. Urban Skin RX also has this combination skin cleansing bar. It's a little similar to the other one I just talked about, except it has, let me flip it around. It has soy protein in it, hydrolyzed soy protein, which can have an anti-aging effect, although to what extent that is going to happen when you are using it as a face wash as opposed to a leave-on form, I'm a little doubtful. But this also has salicylic acid, which can help in removing, not only removing hyperpigmentation, but also can help with giving a little bit of acne control and if you have oily skin, that can help. And it's got azelaic acid in it as well as kojic acid. Yeah, this one too seems pretty good. I don't recommend though the Clear Skin Cleansing Bar 3-in-1 treatment. This one has many of the same ingredients, but they put like some fragrancy oils in there, spruce oil. And personally, I find that eucalyptus leaf oil in products can be irritating. So I don't recommend this one as much, although it's nice it's got sulfur in it. Sulfur can be really soothing if you have rosacea. It can help, and it also can help for acne. So yeah, that's too bad, but if you're looking for a good sulfur product, I recommend the De La Cruz sulfur mask. I'll list it down below. It's pretty affordable. It's like a few bucks. This Urban Hydration line is all aloe-based products. Unfortunately, they all have fragrance in them, but aloe has a compounds in it called alloecins that can also help with fading hyperpigmentation. And aloe is also really rich in humectants. But I guess it has a strange odor in products, because you'd be hard pressed to find like aloe gels and whatnot that don't have fragrance in them. The issue with using the straight aloe plant, the goop from the plant, a lot of people do that and love it and enjoy it, but it can actually be irritating as well because of different compounds in the plant that are extracted in cosmetics to protect you from those irritants. So you can actually get itching and irritation with just using the straight plant as opposed to dedicated products that have kind of been processed and whatnot. God, just say no to the beauty blenders, you guys. They are a succubus of pathogens. Yeah, they've been found to be contaminated with like tons of fungi and whatnot. Like, and there's no way around it. Like, you can't prevent them from becoming contaminated. And the issue is, like, people like pound them onto their face for the foundation. And so they're just kind of like rubbing in all those little microbes. And these can really aggravate acne to no end. Even if you don't have acne, it can definitely cause acne-like breakouts. Yeah, I definitely recommend washing your brushes once a week if you can. I'll put a little recipe in the description box for a brush cleaning, but just make sure you don't get the liquid down in here, because it'll degrade the glue and ruin your brush. Oh my God, let's not polish ourselves with quartz. Just stop with the exfoliating madness. Oh cool, L'Oreal came out with little ampules of their Revitalift hyaluronic acid. It's good for travel. Yeah, this is not a bad product. L'Oreal Paris Revitalift Dermintensives hyaluronic acid. It's pretty good. This one, you can put it on after you cleanse your skin. You want to put it on while the skin is damp, so the hyaluronic acid can trickle down between the skin cells while the stratum corneum is kind of opened up, so to speak. And it'll also grab onto that water and really amp up hydration. And then just put on a basic moisturizer on over it. But yeah, this is actually a pretty good product. They also have their 10% glycolic acid serum. This is going to be helpful if you are somebody who has keratosis pilaris on the face. And glycolic acid also can have a skin firming effect when used consistently. This too is a good product. So yeah, L'Oreal. Their vitamin C is another one. If you use vitamin C, I mean, you guys know I don't use vitamin C, but if you're going to use it, the best way to use it is in the morning before sun exposure. There's actually argument of using it in the evening as well, but at any rate, using it in the morning is good. And to increase the absorption of it, it's best if you wash your face with like a salicylic acid face wash, because it'll acidify the skin and allow for better uptake of this. Now the thing about this, unlike the SkinCeuticals vitamin C serum, It doesn't have ferulic acid and vitamin E, I don't believe, that combination. That helps stabilize the vitamin C and yield better results. That's kind of what's in the proprietary CE ferulic that L'Oreal owns. I don't know why they don't just put it in everything, but I guess it's to kind of keep the SkinCeuticals product super competitive and expensive. But this is not bad otherwise. I actually think this is similar though to the CeraVe vitamin C serum, also a L'Oreal company. CeraVe one might be a little less expensive. Yeah, the CeraVe one is less expensive, more or less the same thing. God, it's $30 worth of packaging right here. So I don't know, this trend of like rebranding and like jazzing up things that have worked for years, I don't know. Yeah, this is basically overpriced Rogaine right here. This Hims. Yeah, of course it's dermatologist recommended. Yeah, I mean, Rogaine, aka minoxidil, definitely can help with hair regrowth, but you don't need an expensive version of Rogaine. Like, that's ridiculous. Thickening shampoo. This plays into the idea that part of what contributes to pattern hair loss, both in men and women, is sensitivity of the hair follicle to the androgens. And so by applying something to the scalp that could inhibit that, aka targeting DHT, that hormonal component, might slow it down. But topical DHT inhibitors, they really are not evidence-based or likely to work. And then the biotin mania. Beware of biotin. I used to take it myself a long time ago, but I stopped. Biotin has not been shown actually to do anything for hair loss, except with a few rare diseases. Yeah, be wary of biotin supplements. They actually can interfere with lab tests, like the type of lab tests that are run when we think you're having a heart attack. So not something that you want to muck up. Also, biotin, a lot of people report that it aggravates their acne. So this $30 kit is a waste. Just get plain old Rogaine. What else is this Hims? Of course, they have a serum, a vitamin C serum. This doesn't even have ascorbic acid in it. It just has citrus peel oil. It's nothing but perfume. Yeah, this is not useful. Yeah, but long story short, there's no such thing as a shampoo that's going to grow hair. Like, just stop falling for that. You don't need an expensive version of Rogaine. You can buy that for roughly the same price as that whole kit. Plus, a lot of those biotin hair gummies are nothing but candy, you guys. Speaking of which, I'm over here in the protein bars because I wanted to try out these. Are these vegan, the One bars? I heard good things about these. No, they're not. Maybe these are the One Plant bar. This one looks good. See, I'm getting intrigued by that. Banana bread. These kind of look good. And they only have 1 gram of sugar. Okay, I might try those. So you guys remember when my mom and I tried out the Lenny and Larry's cookies? My mom was like, these taste like stationery. I recently tried out the Complete Crunchy cookies. They were not bad. They remind me of just like basic processed cookies. They have a little bit of a crunch to them. These were much better than the Complete, like the soft cookie, in my opinion. They weren't so. But yeah, I mean, just eat a cookie. Do the dang thing. Woo, it is steamy. Anyways, guys, yeah, a lot of stuff in Target. They were not as picked over as the Dollar Tree when I went in there the other day, but yeah. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.